A guy decides to go live while checking out a location his viewers had been telling him was abandoned. He pulls up to this dim, deserted building, grabs his torch, and starts sweeping the area. When the camera lands on one of the open windows, something's already there.
Bismillah. 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 Hey! أعوذ بالله. أعوذ بالله. Hey!
A dark shadow slowly leans out from inside the window, watching him. The second he clocks it, the panic kicks in and he bolts. Then a scream tears through the air, loud and echoing, and another figure appears in that same window. He doesn't stop running until he's back in his car and gone. Viewers have been split ever since. Some say it was people messing with him. Others think what he ran into that night was a jinn. What do you think it was? A hospital employee named Jim started noticing things going wrong in ways that nobody could really explain.
Hey, I'm Greg. He's going to live up the challenge. Well, you know, it's funny, Aaron.
One moment,
We know what reduces crime. Because the American police officer delivered his story prior 20 years to this huge spike.
It kicked off when a heavy supply cart rolled itself down an empty hallway. No one near it, nothing on the security footage pushing it. Then, not long after, cameras inside the hospital's laundry room picked up something that made the whole staff lose it.
No way. No way. Jim.
Send me the video when you.
Oh, I'm gonna.
The best is when the other one comes over. It's like they don't want to see the front of it. You know, press out.
Yeah.
It's funded so that he doesn't have to look at it no more. Whoever's in that room. Oh my God.
Jim.
Madeline, you didn't see. Come and look at the second one. Here comes the second one. No, the second one's moving now.
No way.
Watch the second one. Then the second one falls off. And the lady comes in from Do Diagnostics. She don't know what to say. She was like,
She was on FaceTime with somebody.
oh, no. Watch the second one. Any second now.
It happens.
Look, here goes.
It
Look,
happens. This does not happen.
look. It's a ghost. Look.
Look at it.
Who's spinning it?
It's spinning.
It's spinning the cycle. It's got to be spinning.
There's no way
Isn't
that
that
just spin.
bolted?
There's no way. I don't care if it's bolted or not. They don't spin like that. Mine ain't bolted in my house. Mine don't come and walk around my.
That's true.
Look.
That's true.
Look how that one just came out. How did it come out like that? That was pushed out. I don't care what nobody says. You can tell me whatever you want.
Me too. I can't wait to show everybody.
Look here, wait.
Where's Steve?
Show them the thing. Look here. Look at this. Look at that.
No way.
There's a ghost here.
No way.
I'm showing them the ghost in the back.
The ghost?
Oh, did you ever see what happened last night? Forgot about it. The laundry.
We'll die.
They'll die. The laundry, all the laundry things are there.
Yeah.
They just start moving. They just start coming out and moving and going in circles and what you call it.
Are they on?
Come and look. Yeah, but it's crazy. I
No,
never
this
saw anything like
makes
it in my
no
whole
sense.
life.
Industrial washers and dryers actually shifting across the floor on their own, some of them rotating, some sliding, like something was just casually rearranging the place. The staff went back over that footage again and again, trying to find any rational explanation, and came up empty every time. Years later, it's still the thing people at that hospital can't stop talking about. A woman started noticing her dog acting completely off every time she let it outside at night. Instead of just trotting into the yard like usual, the dog would freeze, stare into the tree line, and start barking at something she couldn't see. One night, she decided to grab her flashlight and find out what it was. Have a look.
What is that?
I didn't see this eye glinting, but I heard it move.
Hello? Rocky, what is that?
Then I saw these eyes reflecting the light. My question is, if this one is a deer at this height, what is this one? Why is it staring? The way this one turns its head to look at me, though.
Come on, Rocky, let's go inside. Come on, let's get out of here.
When she shines the light into the trees, she doesn't just find one pair of eyes, she finds several, all at different heights, all completely motionless, all staring back at her. Some people think it's just deer scattered across uneven ground, but others can't get past the way those eyes are positioned, or the way one of them slowly turns its head. Whatever was in those woods that night, both she and her dog had clearly had enough of it. This one hits differently. A mother had spent years trying to find her footing after losing her 22-year-old son. He was a guitarist. It was everything to him, and his instrument had been sitting untouched in his room since he passed. Then, one night, completely alone in the house, she heard it. Soft guitar notes coming from his room. She grabbed her phone and started recording.
So if that's you, can you do it again, honey? What the heck? Hi, Alex. Can you do it again, honey? Can you do it again? Something else is going off down here. Do you hear that? The speakers. Something's coming out of the speaker.
Through the speaker nearby, something that sounds like a faint whisper begins to echo. She believes with everything she has that it was her son reaching back.
If you are contemplating suicide, your pain does not end. It will never end. It will transfer onto your loved ones, and it will carry. And now I will carry, and my son's little brothers will carry his pain on and our pain for the rest of our life.
Others say that grief can shape what we hear in the silence. But whatever the truth is, what she said about depression and loss is worth sitting with. And it's a reminder that checking in on someone struggling might matter more than we realize. Raymond had set up a baby monitor to keep watch over his elderly mother who'd been seriously ill for months. One night, he's watching the feed and notices something that makes his blood run cold. She's lying there staring at the ceiling with this intense focus and slowly reaching upward like someone invisible is standing right over her bed.
What was that noise?
This kept happening. Every time someone went in to check, the room was empty and everything looked fine. Then, during another recording session, something happened to the nurse standing beside the bed that nobody expected. The nurse's hair lifts straight up, not a strand or two, but the whole thing, like a hand reached down and grabbed it from above. She said afterward that's exactly what it felt like. Then one night, things got even stranger. The blanket on the bed starts slowly pulling itself, not falling, not slipping, pulling like something is taking it. They only noticed when they reviewed the footage. Raymond later found out the mattress had been secretly refurbished and resold as new, so he replaced it, and it didn't change a single thing. Whatever was in that room wasn't interested in the mattress. So what do you think it actually was? This one comes from Sabah, Malaysia. A group of friends were out late, just hanging out, filming each other like normal. Nothing seemed off at all, until one of them looked a little closer at the background of their own video and froze. Take a look at this.
Masanay pukul 4:05 minit. During lahat man ni durang ni buring bula. Siya tahu niya. Ay slipper. During eh.
Ako pun kahit masing ako.
Ay si boy mana?
Dalam tidur.
Tidur pulang si boy ni. Buring eh.
Masing. Apa?
Buring.
Kalau dia sekolah. Oh. Kalau mo sila.
Ano ba? Masuk. Masuk siya, no. Masuk, no.
Relate ba?
Masuk dulu. Hasta mo majar. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Subhanallah. Masuk dulu, masuk. Mari kamu dulu. Hasta bukan cali ni, bukan cali. Masuk dulu. Bukan cali ni. Bukan cali, cakap mulut dulu. Palui.
There, in the distance, this pale white figure is just standing there. The moment they realized it had been in the frame the whole time, without any of them noticing, the panic set in fast. A lot of viewers immediately connected it to the Pontianak, a ghost from Southeast Asian folklore, usually described as a pale woman in white with long black hair. Whether it was a prank, something the camera exaggerated, or something genuinely unexplained, people are still going back and forth on this one. A wedding reception is supposed to be one of those nights that's all warmth and celebration and memories you actually want to keep. But something at this particular venue had very different plans.
All the same time.
Multiple doors at the back of the room just swing open at the exact same moment, nobody near them, nobody walking past. Then seconds later, a tablecloth shifts at the far end of the room, like an invisible hand just grabbed it and gave it a tug. What's almost as strange is that the guests don't even seem to notice. Some people say it's just airflow and timing, a coincidence that looks more dramatic on camera. Others think there's something a lot harder to explain going on in that room. A creator in Poland had been hearing it for several nights in a row, screaming, strange animal-like cries drifting in from the forest. He wrote it off as wildlife at first, but one evening, the sounds weren't coming from outside anymore. They were coming from the old barn on his property. He grabbed a friend and a camera, and they went to check it out. They're moving through this dark barn, and then a loud bang that makes both of them stop dead. And when they look up, there's this pale, human-shaped figure with glowing eyes staring right down at them from above. They didn't investigate further. They ran, and they didn't look back. People still can't agree on what that thing was. A creature, a person in a mask, some trick of the light. But the way those two reacted tells you it didn't feel like any of those things in the moment. Max Cortez was on a late shift in a residential building that used to be an old warehouse. He's walking through a quiet hallway when he picks up on something. This low, soft humming, like a child or a woman just singing to herself somewhere nearby.
Hello? 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 Oh, bro. Hello? 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 Hello?
The closer he gets, the louder it gets, almost like whatever it was could sense him moving toward it. He calls out. Nothing comes back. He turns the corner, and the humming is right there in front of him, and that's when he completely loses his nerve.
Hello? Hello?
Security swept the whole area afterward. Cameras showed nothing. Nobody was found. The sound never had a source, and the whole thing just sits there with no explanation. Late one night, a worker was filming himself wrapping up a shift alone. Nothing about it felt strange. He was just getting through his tasks, completely in his own head. It wasn't until he sat down and rewatched the footage later that something made him stop cold. Right there in the background, a long-haired figure just silently glides past a doorway and vanishes. No sound, no warning, just there and then gone. The worker is adamant he never saw or heard anyone while he was filming. Some people think it was just a coworker passing through. Others look at the way that figure moves and aren't so sure. Whatever crossed that doorway, it's the kind of thing that makes you not want to watch footage of yourself alone at night.